Hey, we are live. How are you doing? How are you? Uh, I haven't been live in a very long time, but we're gonna give it a go today and see. We are in this Tuesday magic moment. I just thought it would be fun to do a live um, all signs. So we're gonna be taking three cards for all signs. We're gonna start in Aries, finishing in Pisces. Okay, so let's get started and see what comes up for you, whether you're here live or on the recording part. Do leave me a thumbs up there. Let me know whether you're live or you are on the recording as well. So let's get started and see what comes up for you, starting with Aries. Yes, Aries, what is here for you today? So we have the Ten of Swords. This is really good for you. I like that. I definitely like that. We have the Two of Pentacles. Perfect. What else here for Aries and the Four of Pentacles? Yeah, so I really like that we start here with this Ten of Swords, the end of hard times, all of that, tough situations, challenges, all of that. It kind of feels like today you have the sense that it's over. All the challenges are done. Of course, not everything is done, right? We're always constantly learning, evolving, and as you know, but it feels like something that was keeping you very, very stuck was keeping you out of balance. And it could actually be something financial, okay? So we could be talking about a job offer that shows up, right? An opportunity that shows up, a resolution for your financial situation if that shows up. So there's a lot of situations here that could be coming up for you, and they are showing up. Sorry, my face looks weird. It could be showing up a little bit like the end of the situation, but this doesn't feel like it's something that it was something on purpose. This feels like you had to go through a situation, and now that you learn, you have evolved and you are ready to move forward. We're also talking here about a lot of surrender, surrendering to what doesn't serve you anymore, surrendering to the parts of you that are just not good for you. Okay, there could be situations here that you are still holding on, and they're not meant to be in your circle anymore. They're not meant to be in your energy field anymore, but you're still holding on, or you were holding on to it up to now. But Ten of Swords, it's about to change, right? So I do see today it's a day of changes, ending of cycles. We could be talking about ending of cycles now, just before we enter into Mercury retrograde. The end of cycles are here. Something fresh is about to start in your life. But we are in the transition period, right? We are in the transition from the challenge. You know, when you feel that void, when that detachment is happening inside of you. So that's the energy that I'm getting here for you, okay, Aries? So that's what I have for you. Thank you so much. And we move on to Taurus. Hi, Taurus. How are you? This is a quick message here for you today. Let's see what comes up. We're taking three cards from the tarot and see what is going on for you here. It's a Tuesday magic moment. It's a quick energy for you just to keep you going. Remember to check your sun, moon, rising, and your Venus sign. So we have the Two of Wands, the Nine of Pentacles. We're definitely talking about money today, and the Six of Wands. Yes. So Taurus, making decisions, deciding that you are not where you want to be. There's something here about moving to the next chapter, moving to a new level, moving to a new place as well. We could be talking about that because you see that this Two of Wands, he is at the top of the castle, and he's holding on one hand, he has his wand, on the other one he has the globe, right, to see where to next. Now the interesting thing is, magically the left hand receives, the right hand gives, right? So, and if you look, his left hand is touching the wand. So to me, that it's giving me that he's receiving a message from the universe. There's something here divinely guided, that your time here is done. There's something very strong here today about the time is done. There's something that the time is, it came to an end. something came to an end here, okay? And then he has in his right hand the globe. So it's like, where do I go? Where do I invest my energy in? So we could be talking about that because I definitely feel that a lot of tourists are looking for stability, recognition, and all of that. And potentially where you are, it's not giving you anymore that stability, it's not giving you the stamina, it's not giving you the adrenaline. I could be talking to people, they need to have some adrenaline around them to make them going to find. And I know that Taurus is very much about, they don't like change, they don't like anything like that. But something feels here it doesn't serve anymore. So when something doesn't serve anymore, we need to change. We need to shift. And that's the energy that is coming up here for you. It's about that shift. It's about that change. It's not a quick change. This Pentacles here. It's not a quick change. Okay. This is just the initial phase of it. So it's not straight away. However, whatever you're going to do, whatever decision you're being called to make, it's going to bring you a lot of recognition. It's going to bring you success, and it's going to make you feel like, yes, I did the right choice. I mean, there's no wrong choices. There's just, lessons, whatever decision, evolution lessons, all of that, right? However, whatever decision you're making, it's bringing you more excitement, financial gain, financial stability, um, the luxuries of life, right? Because there's a lot of luxury in this card, as you can see. There's a lot of luxury, and the yellow brings all this excitement, the richness of life, right? The sun, the warmth, all of that, the good news. And he's very happy here holding this falcon as well, right, with the glove. So he's very brave as well. There's something here about bravery, courage, strength, all of that. I don't have the strength card here, but it's like I could be embodying that card when I'm talking about your energy here from where you are to where you are going. So there's a beautiful energy asking you to take that step, make the decision. This again, it's not about making taking action physically, but it's about mentally, right? Start considering so that later on you can do it. And this could be in the next week, right? Not right now. But right now, it's about starting the momentum, right? Start the momentum today. So that's what I have for you, Taurus. Thank you so much for being here. And we move on to Gemini. Hey, Gemini, how are you doing? We start straight away with cards for you. This is for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and your Venus sign. Tuesday magical moment. Magic moment here. What do we have? So we start with the Seven of Swords. Now, with the Seven of Swords and the High Priestess, I do see that you were sensing that someone could be lying to you, and the truth is coming up. The truth is coming out, and this truth will free you, will set you free, my friend. It's about to go down. It's going to go down, but is for your highest good. And it's not something that you weren't expecting. I feel this is something you were expecting. You could have caught someone in the past lying to you, trying to take advantage of you. This could be in any area of your life, of course, because it's a general live reading here. So we could be talking about career, we could be talking about friends, family, relationships, any type of relationships, emotional, professional, you know, any type. Okay. However, like I said, there could have been something here, but you knew already was about to go down, right? Because you come with the High Priestess, and you know Gemini are very intelligent, right? So it's not just any person that is going to take advantage of you, as you know. So this could be, we could be talking about someone that was very close to you as well, very, very close to you. I'm having a lot of a mother figure. It's not like directly a mother, but it's someone that you used to see as an example, someone as an example, and you ended up realizing. So this could be a little bit of a disappointment, but on the other hand, this could be actually freeing yourself. Maybe you could be around someone just because you have consideration for that person. You don't want to let them down, but this time maybe they're going to let you down, and then you can move forward, right? So this is definitely a moment here where you can finally be free. I have a lot of sense of being free, right? I'm finally being free. I can move, right? I can go, because you see, he's about to reach the village there. And once he reaches the village, he's going to drop those ones. He's going to stop carrying the burdens from the whole world on his shoulders. And he's just going to take the lessons and, you know, mature, just take that and work with it in his favor to improve his discernment, whatever it is here. Okay, so that's the biggest message that I have here for you, Gemini. I know it's sweet and short, but it's straight to the point, right? It's really straight to the point, because most importantly, you knew all along that something was going on. You just couldn't catch exactly what it was. Maybe you didn't have the proof, but you knew already something was happening. So now you have to prove it. Now you know what happened. And now you can be free and move forward towards the next chapter. Okay. So that's what I have for you, Gemini. Thank you so much. Let's move on to Cancer now. Hi, Cancer. How are you? Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for showing up. There's your card. Thank you for showing up. Let's get this Tuesday magic moment for you. See 3 cards with the energy for the day for you. Let's get it. Let's see what is here for Cancer. Wow, 10 of Wands. Different deck and 10 of Wands again. 10 of Wands just came out for Gemini as well. So we have the Queen of Swords and we have the Page of Wands. We have a lot of truth coming out, revelations, decisions, and everything is showing up now. So definitely this fire horse, Chinese New Year, it's really pumping and making things move forward. You know, like all the skin that we shed from the snake right now. It's like, let's get it. Let's move forward, right? 10 of Wands. It's about to, and there's a situation here that it's coming to an end. And it's coming to an end because you decided. Okay, you're not allowing people to decide from you. I have this big message here for you, Cancer, that you are finally stepping up. You're finally understanding. You're not letting people step on you anymore. I could be talking to Cancer here that you are just too nice. Yes, too nice. I know we shouldn't say too nice, but I feel that you are too nice, sometimes too innocent towards some people. And it's not that you are naive in some way, shape, or form. It's more that you avoid confrontation, avoid situations that you don't want to be dealing with, avoid this having to say something. And then there's this conflict. So the confrontation, you're always avoiding the confrontation. However, something is coming up here that you have to step up, and I see that you will step up. It could be something today, a conversation. It could be you talking. It could be you putting emotions aside and say exactly what you have to say to someone. Okay, it could be a person younger than you, because we have the Page of Wands. It could be someone that it's younger than you. It could be someone that it just showed up recently in your circle of friends, in your career, in your surroundings. Okay, it could be in a neighbor. Something is coming up here, but something is coming up that I see you talking. I see you going straight to the point and say, this is not right. This is what needs to be done. There you go. So straight to the point, firm, not offensive. I don't feel you're going to be offensive with someone, but I feel that you're going to just take the step that before you didn't. So it could even feel uncomfortable. It could even feel really uncomfortable, but like the Queen of Swords, you know, she just, she speaks from reason, right? It's the communication. So her communication is very blunt. She goes right and say, this is not right. This is what needs to be done. Let's get it done. Right? It doesn't go around in circles. It doesn't sugarcoat the situation. She just goes and says it. Right? Whether people are ready for it, whether people want to hear it or not, someone has to say it, and this Queen will say it. And I'm saying Queen because it's the energy. It doesn't mean I'm talking to women. Okay, I'm just talking about the energy of the Queen of Swords here. Okay, so that's a really interesting energy for you here. So thank you so much for being here. And we move on to Leo. Hi, Leo. How are you? Thank you so much for being here. This is for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and your Venus sign. Message for today, Tuesday, magic moment. Let's see what comes up for Leo, please, for today. So we have the Page of Cups. I like this energy straight away. I definitely like the Nine of Swords. Okay. And the Emperor. Told you I like this energy. So I did get a little bit worried we had Nine of Swords there. So let's start here with this Page of Cups. Page of Cups about your passions, your excitement, right? Connecting with the child within and to bring that. What fills you, right? What do you what excites you? Yes, we could be talking about love, but more than anything, I feel this is talking about self love. This is talking about how you take care of yourself. There could be a situation here, an issue that you were very worried about something, right? And you ended up forgetting, neglecting, disowning that part of you, the part of you that wants to have fun, the part of you that likes to embrace the world, right? And embrace everything that it's around and just look at the fish here in the cup and just make a whole story about it, right? But there was something here that just didn't even allow me. I couldn't even sleep. So there could be talking about sleepless nights as well. But remember that also in this guild here we have all signs. So what this is saying is that you have come through a lot of experiences, right? There's a lot of experiences that you went through, so you have a lot of knowledge, you have a lot of something. However, the mind kind of takes over the knowledge, takes over the experience, and takes over your intuition, takes over you listening to the divine in whatever is trying to tell you, right? But today something feels different. Something feels like as you wake up, you go through the day, something happened. This could be in terms of seeing someone, talking to people, listening. You could even be listening to a boss, talking to someone older than you, and allow you to understand that. So that I could be talking to people that there's a sense that when I am responsible, I am not supposed to be fun. It doesn't make sense in any way, shape, or form. Okay. You should add the two, right? Because when you're connected with child, you connect with source. Source is the love, right? Everyone knows that when you say when you want to experience God, go and look at a baby, right? When you look at a baby, it feels like you're connecting with source, right? With this greater thing that it's above us, right? So that's exactly what I see here. It's you understanding that for you to accomplish, for you to create, for you to connect with that, um and that creativity, with the idea, with the innovation, you need to tap to that side of you. There's something about this side of you brings this side of you. Okay, so that's very, very interesting here in your reading. So rest assured that this is coming to an end. And when you come into this, you know, go back to your breathings, go back to understand that you are not this. This is an illusion right now. You are not this. And when I'm talking about an illusion, I am not talking in any way, shape, or form about life threatening situations or anything like that. Okay. I'm just reading the energy here, nothing else. Of course, and it's a general reading. So it will just align with a lot of people here. So if you want a personal reading, we can do that. You check my channel and we get into that. That's not what I'm talking about here. What I'm talking about here is this, insecurity, worrying too much, not knowing what decision to make. That's the type of energy that we're talking here. Okay. So that's what I have for Leo. Thank you so much for being here. And let's move on to Virgo. Hi, Virgo. How are you? Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for showing up. We are having this um, Tuesday magic moment. Let's get it. I'm already feeling a little bit stuck on my throat, so there could be someone here, some Virgos stuck on their throats. Maybe you have to say something, you have to communicate something to someone. So let's see what else is coming up for you. The energy came very, very strong here straight away for Virgo. Let's get 3 cards for you. Yes, the devil. Okay, someone here, it definitely feels like stuck, manipulated. It could be procrastinating about something. This could be you going against the grain. This could be you feeling that everyone is against you. We could also be talking about some situations here that you want to be resolved fast, but they need time. Something here feels that they need time. Okay. Remember, we're talking about the communication. Something feels stuck, and that could actually be what feels stuck here, right? Um, Something here is very strong connected to, because also this card, the devil card, is connected to Capricorn. So Capricorn is definitely earth sign like you. So there's a sense here that the connection with spirit is sort of blocked here, right? Because they're also um how am I going to do this? They are chained, as you can see, right? But to me, this chain comes more from a place of um, I am chained, but I can still connect. There's something again. It's that, like I said, the throat. There's something here. I mean, they are chained there, but their mouth is not. Their throat is not. So I feel there's something here that some of you want to really speak up, and this is the time. This is the time, right? Time is running. The Knight of Swords is here. I mean, don't go and just say whatever you want to say without thinking. I would never suggest that, right? But if you have to say something, this is the time. There's definitely here people that are ready to help you to take action. But maybe we could be talking about the Virgo here, that they like to be of service. They like to feel they needed, they wanted, they're desired. And because devil about desire, right? The temptation, all of that. But they don't want to be saying something to someone. This could even be regarding some romantic situation here. You want to say something, but you're not saying because you don't want to offend another person, and then you don't want to feel that they are rejecting you. So, this is you manipulating the self, procrastinating, okay? So, pay attention to that during this day, that you're not making yourself feel stuck because you don't want to. And that's the important thing. You don't want to be rude to others, but you are straight away neglecting yourself, right? Because you are putting the other one first. I hope this makes sense, because I was just called to stop talking. So this could be exactly what you need to hear right now, and I'll leave it like that. Okay. So thank you so much for being here, Virgo. What a weird message. So I hope it makes sense to any of you out there. Let's see then, moving to Libra. What is going on for Libra today, this Tuesday magic moment? Let's get it. Let's connect with Libra here and see what else comes up. Three cards. Thank you. Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords. Nine of Cups. It really feels like there's a lot of liberation today for a lot of people out here. Um, Please don't forget to leave me a thumbs up and to hit that notification bell as well. Okay, so this is for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and your Venus sign. Starting with the Ten of Swords. Again, this liberation. Again, this, surrendering to what you can change. We're talking here about focus on what you can do. Focus on what you can manipulate. You can control. Sorry, focus on what you can control. If there's a situation in your life, then you're able to control. What can you control? Your mind. So work on your mind, on the communication. Ten of Swords. Get rid of the what if not, right? Forget the what ifs here. Connect with what can I take control right now? My mind. Okay, that's exactly what I'm going to do. Ten of Swords. Swords, air, mind, communication. Okay. And then we move on to the Nine of Cups, because when you detach from the situation that is going on here, you understand that you are much better. And we're just talking about focus on what you can control: the mind, your achievements, your stuff, how you feel about yourself, who you are here and now, and who you are spiritually. So we have a lot of connection here with you. understanding that you are much better than something or a group of people. Why a group of people? Because you do have as well the five of wands here, and this five of wands, it's giving me a lot of energy of this is being created by these people here, okay? And that's exactly what's happening here, because you know you are better. You know that you are not the kind of person to focus on competing. You are Libra, right? The equality that finds the equilibrium, the balance in everything that happens in life, right? You don't look at competitions, you don't look at that type of things. You look more into collaborating with others, right? Being fair with one another. And I don't see that happening with these two cards here. So if you have people around, they try to um, persuade you that life is all about competition, life is all about that. Detach from that. If you have a chance to, you know, get busy with something and don't even mention anything about that energy, okay? Detach from that energy. Even if you're not able to get out of the room, I don't know, go to the restroom, do something, go get some water, right? And just get clear with that. Learn some type of protective movements and mudras and all of that, so that you can protect yourself from that energy, because you are also very susceptible. I could be talking to people, they are very influenced by the environment. This could be the environment where they live, household or something, the people around, they focus very much on the lack of something. And because look at that, you come in the center here, nine of cups, right? You're in the center between these two. So it really feels like there's a huge energy here that people around you, they just look at everything that it's not working, and you're being called to focus on everything that is working, right? So that's exactly the energy here, and that's exactly where I leave you here, okay, Libra? So thank you so much for being here, and until next time, have a lovely day. And we move on to Scorpio. Hi Scorpio, how are you doing? Thank you so much for being here, for showing up. This is for your sun, moon, rising, and your Venus sign. And please don't forget to leave me a thumbs up to help me grow my channel by subscribing to this channel as well. Okay, so let's see three cards here for this Tuesday magic moment. For the Death card. Yes, you are very strong here, Scorpio. Very strong. What else here? Another two cards, the 10 of Wands and the 7 of Pentacles. This is absolutely beautiful, because this starts with you. This starts with you ending a cycle, ending something. You know that something is coming to an end, and this could actually come quicker than you were expecting. Okay. Yes, it could be today, it could be in the next 10 days, because you do have the 10 of Wands here, and I do definitely see this as it could be in the next 10 days. However, this feels like today, at this moment, around this time, could be one day before, one day after, something like that, right? You really feel, because the energy is fluid and it can change all the time. You could even be listening to this and deciding this is a confirmation about something, that you need to close the door, you need to leave something behind, you need to make a shift, you need to let go of the burdens that don't serve you anymore. Now, the interesting thing about this reading is that the Death card here, he comes in a white horse. So death is not the end of something. We are talking about something needs to end for the highest good of all. Okay, something needs to go. It's like when you graduate, right? You're not going to go back to the first degree of your, to the first class again of your degree, right? You graduate, you move forward, right? It's like when you're in elementary school, you went there, you learn, you graduate, you go to the next one, right? You don't want to go back to learn the same thing. You don't want to go back to do that, because you know it's more exciting. Something is better out there, right? And that's exactly what I see here with this card. Even with all the symbology here, right? It's showing up that as one thing ends, there's always the opportunity for something new to grow. Okay, with the white is always connected with purity, with the beginning, with all of that. You see that in the Fool card, right? There's always a white rose there, so it's about that purity, it's about this, you know innocence. Something new is starting, and that's exactly what I see, because at the end of the day, the next day the sun will always rise. right? The sun always rises after the dark, and that's exactly what is showing up here as well. And as you can see, there's even a child here. We're talking about, beginning innocence and all of that. There's a child here, and as you can see, the child is not afraid of this death anymore. It's exciting. So why not starting to feel excited about new beginnings, excited about new adventures, excited about, rather than resisting to change, let's start to open up, because you are about to end something, to start something new, right? There's something new that wants to come up. There's a new beginning, there's something exciting. But this will only start when you let go of this. So what are you holding on to, Scorpio? What are you holding on to? Pay attention to that, because even if you don't know what it is, it will be shown to you by the universe. Okay? What a reading. I love this. Thank you so much for this moment. And we move on to Sagittarius. Hi, Sagittarius. How are you? Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for leaving me a thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel. So let's get started here and see what comes up for you. What is the message? Queen of Wands straight away. This is so connected to your, oh, Ten of Pentacles, to your suit, right? So Ten of Pentacles, we have a lot of stability coming up here. This is really, really good. What else is coming up? There's a lot of stability, and you are creating that stability. You are making it happen. It's your ambition. It's your your fearless energy. Look at that. They even don't want to give me another card. I'm still gonna try another card. I am definitely gonna try another card. One more, please, for Sagittarius. Thank you. Here we go. Yeah, as the Page of Swords. So let's get started here with this Queen of Wands. Now, the Queen of Wands, as you know, it's the Witch of the Tarot. So this is the person, because the suit normally has salamanders, which are protective of the fire, but she has a black cat, and black cats are always connected to fearless, right? With that, a lot of people are very superstitious about black cats because they don't know what's going to happen, what's not, the dark, all of that. But I see in this person that she deals with fire. She is the fire. She doesn't deal with the fire. She is the fire because she is fearless. She doesn't wait for people to do stuff, right? She goes and do it. And look at that. There's so much fire here. You have lions, right? All over her throne. You have the sunflower as well, and even her crown has here the bay leaves connected to victory. So she knows she's victorious, whatever she does, whatever she goes, where she stands, her position, her posture, everything is about, I make it happen. It's so interesting because I do have sunflowers, and we're talking about the sunflowers, right? And we're talking about this yellow and all of that. So everything is showing up here, Sagittarius, that you are making it happen. And what are you making it happen? Your whole stability, because we have the Ten of Pentacles here. This is about you today taking action towards something. And this could be already you having the material gains. We could be talking about, I'm seeing here inheritance. So there could be something about inheritance in your life. But more than that, I feel like this is through your work. There's something through your energy, through your purpose here. There's something that it's coming up to you. We could be talking about visibility online with the Page of Swords. We could be talking about, maybe you are in some sort of social media, some platform, and you are starting to come out there, right? You are starting to be seen. You are becoming famous. You are becoming, oh, famous, popular, right? There's a lot of that energy that is showing up here. Maybe you sell some services online, and people are starting to connect with you because they want to purchase your things. They start to value you for who you are. We're also talking about value here, right? But we could also be talking about family wise. Maybe you are moving together. You are accomplishing a lot of things in the family. Okay. And we could even be talking about, um, parents here. It doesn't have to be just mother, even though it's a queen, but it could be, parents here, okay, guardians, all of that. And it's showing up that you are being seen as someone that knows exactly what they're doing, and they are always there whenever they need it. They are there. They're powerful, super powerful. Okay, this could very strongly be single parents. All right. So it's a great energy. Thank you so much for being here. And until next time, have a great day. And we move on to Capricorn. Hi, Capricorn. How are you doing? Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for showing up, whether you're live or on the recording. Do let me know if you are here live on the recording. And of course, please leave me a thumbs up and don't forget to hit that notification bell. So let's get started and see what comes up for you here. 3 messages for this Tuesday Magic Moments. What are the Tuesday Magic Moments for Capricorn? 3 cards. Thank you. So we start with the High Priestess. Yes, this is nice. 5 of Pentacles and the Sun. I kind of felt it was the Sun. So let's see. We start here with the High Priestess. So there's something here that you are very sure of, okay? It's something that it's not tangible yet, but you just know something is changing here. We could also be talking about some financial freedom coming because there could have been some challenges, some extra expenses, or something like that in your life. And I definitely feel that very soon you're going to be having this resolved, and that's what I feel here with the High Priestess. Like, I know something is about to be resolved. I can feel it. It's in my bones. I have the energy. I know the excitement of the new things. I am ready to receive, and guess what happens? You receive, you enjoy. It's coming. It's right here again. Sunflowers are very coming up today, very, very strong. Maybe that's why I got my sunflower headband today. So we are talking about excitement. We are talking about enjoying, because when you look at this card, the child is not holding the horse. The child is opening arms like, yes, the world is mine, right? He is just trusting so much. And even the horse is just standing there, right? So there's a lot of this receiving mode, because when you look here, the sunflowers are there, but look at that, there's a wall. So whatever was blocking them, it's behind that wall. It's not there anymore. So we could even be talking about a huge victory here, a victory, a material victory, most likely because of this 5 of Pentacles. We could be talking about people, they were having a lot of challenges financially. Maybe you had some situations, didn't want to ask people, right? You've been working so hard on something and you weren't seeing the results, and finally the results are here. Finally the recognition is here. Finally all of that is here, not just because it wasn't working, but because most likely energetically you were resisting something, because it was not there. You couldn't see it, you couldn't feel it, you couldn't taste it, you couldn't smell it, right? You couldn't touch it. So right now you learned something, you ended up mastering something, because the High Priestess here, as you can see behind those, between the pillars there, there's a lot of nature. So I could be talking to people, they just decided, I'm going to trust as much as nature, because I look at nature and everything is just the wealth in nature, the richness of everything, right? It's so perfect. So I'm going to work on that. So I definitely feel that a lot of people here were working on um, that type of energy. Okay, whenever it was a challenge, go back into nature, connect, and try to understand, breathe. There was, I feel the people that I'm talking to, they did a lot of work, not external work, inner work. And that's exactly what this card is talking about. Okay, they're just focusing on the outside. It's cold, but if only they would look, there's a church here and they could go in and just get some shelter. So looking inside, looking inside. Where's the happiness of the child come? From the inside. Okay, so that's your keyword from today, insight. All right, so that's what I have for Capricorn. Thank you so much for being here. And we move on to Aquarius. Hi, Aquarius. How are you doing? Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for liking and subscribing to this beautiful community. Let's see, what is this Tuesday Magic Moments bringing to you? 3 cards for you. Thank you so much for showing up. 6 of Swords right here. This is about to move. Queen of Wands. Yes, let's get it. What else here for Aquarius? Okay, 2 cards came out. I'm going to take them because they jump at the same time, okay? Ace of Cups and the Five of Pentacles. Okay, now let's get started. I'm going to read them together here because they do make a lot of sense together here. Now, let's start here with the Six of Swords. So we're talking about moving, we're talking about understanding, learning about something, and you actually see a mother and a child moving towards another direction. And you can see that they come from these waters into calmer waters, right? So there's a sense here that I'm going after my peace. I'm taking action. And this is like, maybe I could be talking to people, your surroundings, it's too much. It's heavy, it's turbulent. There's no peace there because they're going towards a place when there's peace for the two of them, right? It's about breaking with something, get rid of conflict, and go to the next one, right? Even my voice is shaking a little bit here, so it could be very stressful for you. We go on with the Queen of Wands. I really feel this is your energy here. I know it's a fire one, but really feels like it's your energy here when it comes to move to another place. I make it happen. I don't wait for people to tell me what to do. I get my stuff and I go. You see, she's going with the child. She says, I make it happen and I just go, right? And that's exactly what she's doing. She's not waiting for someone else to come. She's not waiting for an Uber or anything. She gets the boat and she goes, right? Now, of course, there's someone driving her. So I definitely feel you could have a good friend or someone here that could be helping you. There's a sense here that someone could be helping you, giving you a helping hand, whether this is a job in a different place, whether this is a home, whether this is a shelter, whatever it is, it really feels like someone could support you in this travel to an next. This really feels like travel. Okay, it really feels. And then we have these two cards that came together here, Ace of Cups and the Five of Pentacles. We could also be talking about this brings your freedom, because some way somehow it feels like you always focusing on the lack of something where you are, because it could be the environment where you are. It could be the environment just focusing on what you don't have, what they don't have, what others don't have, the amount of limiting beliefs that happen around people just focusing on what they don't have, and they're not able to connect with, you know, understanding that everything here is just an illusion in this world, and you create what you want to create, right? But some people are not there yet, and maybe sometimes they don't want to be there, and that's okay. It's their option, it's not yours, but you decide to move forward, you decide to go, and that's what I see you going, right? And when that happens, love shows up. When that happens, you understand that you have the strength, and you focus on your strength. You don't focus on what it's not in your favor. Okay, so that's for my Aquarius. Thank you so much. And finally, Pisces, how are you? Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for showing up. This is your Tuesday magic moment here. Let's see what wants to come up for you today for this Tuesday. Okay, too many cards. We're going to take 3 cards. They definitely want to talk to you. This is your season. There could be a lot going on for you, new beginnings, new releases, all of that. Yes. 2 of Cups, new love, connections, partnerships, collaborations, all of that. Yes, Ace of Swords. A big victory is coming up for you. This victory can be divinely guided with the High Priestess here. What do I see here? There's so much divine connection here. There's so much connecting with the higher self. We could be talking about you connecting with your higher self, but at the same time, we could be talking about you connecting with the right person. I could have love coming up for the single ones out here, because it's time. The time is here, the right time, the truth is here, right? We could be talking about someone that has been checking you out for quite some time, maybe in the last 2 months, maybe since the beginning of the year. Maybe you joined some, I don't know, a gym, a school, a class, a workshop, something. right? A group in some way, shape, or form, and there could be someone coming up here with the truth because they want to be your plus one in whatever they do, right? We could also be talking about um, partnerships. People have seen what you do and they want to be part of it. They want to connect with you, right? Because they know that you have way more knowledge than they showed before. So pay attention to that. Okay? Look at that 2 and 2. To me, 2, it's divinely guided what's happening here. And in the middle, we have the Ace of Swords. So, most important than anything, this is you. You are ready to open up. You are ready for the good things to come up. You are finally ready. There could have been a lot of healing happening inside of you. And finally, you're open, you're ready. Like, let's do it. Let's make it happen. So, be ready for life to happen to you today more than any other day, maybe since the beginning of the year, right? Maybe since your Pisces season has started, and maybe it was already your birthday or it's about to be. So happy birthday for all of you, right? So take charge of it and own it. Own it. If someone comes to you and they want to offer you something, I mean, don't just accept because I'm telling you, but do look inside. And if it makes sense, if your heart is telling you yes, then why not? Right? So that's what I have for you. Thank you so much for being here. And thank you everyone for being here, whether it's live or on the recording. And of course, don't forget to leave me a thumbs up, a comment, subscribe to my channel, hit that notification bell. And until next time, have a wonderful Tuesday magic moment. Take care.